welcome to today's edition of History Today. I'm your host, Mary Sparkleston, and today we have a very special guest by the name of Alfred Wegener. He is a world-renowned geologist and one of the greatest discoverers of all time. Everyone welcome Alfred Wegener. Well, Alfred, some people might not know who you are, so why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, I am a geologist that lived from the 1880 through 1930, and I am the person responsible of postulation of continental drift. You know, Pangaea.
So, Alfred, for people that don't already know, tell us a little bit about your idea of continental drift.
Well, Meriwether, one day I was looking at a map, and I noticed that South America, it could shift and fit right into Africa, so it seemed very interesting to me. And also, Asia could fit right into Africa.
Well, why don't you show the folks at home with this globe?
Well, you see, looky here. This is South America, and if it moved right here, it could fit perfectly into Africa. Perfect fit.
So, Mr. Wegener, how fast do the continents move?
Well, it moves about the speed of how your fingernail grows, so about 2 inches a year.
So, Mr. Wegener, is there any particular reason why you called it Pangaea?
Well, in Latin, Pangaea means all lands. So, Pangaea is pretty much all the lands.
So, Alfred, did your discovery succeed?
I thought it was a great discovery, but I guess other scientists didn't think so. The other scientists laughed at me and they thought it was a really not a great idea.
That's not very nice of them. So what is your proof?
Well, a scientist, found out that, see here, that in South America, along this line, there were plants and animals that were the same over here, and also with other continents.
Oh, that makes sense. Because how can the same animal live on different continents? Psh. Well, now I'm learning science. Is Pangaea only one whole big continent, or is there actually two?
Good question. There's actually two continents in Pangaea. There's Laurasia and Gondwana land. Laurasia is made up of North America and Asia, and Gondwana land is made up of all the other continents.
What interesting names. How long ago was Pangaea formed?
Billions of years ago. So if you think about it, if it moved 2 inches a year, that takes a long time to make present-day Earth.
So, did the Earth start as Pangaea?
No, scientists have said that Pangaea has cycled into present day and back, and cycled since the Earth was formed.
Wow, I never knew that. That is a lot about Pangaea. Hope all of you have learned a lot about this very interesting topic. Thank you for joining us, Alfred.
No problem, Meriwether. It's my pleasure. Thank you so much for inviting me.
Thank you all for tuning in to this edition of History Today. Next week, we'll be talking about seismic activity and the wonder of earthquakes. That'll be all, folks.
Bye now.
Here is Alfred Wegener.
Hello.
If you didn't already notice that. Wait, I did not want to say that. Can you stop? This is making me really stressed out. Well, Alfred, any particular reason why you called it Pangaea?
No. A scientist and I, and other scientists are play the question part.
Well, thank you everyone for tuning in to this. Well, thank you everyone for
Hello.
No, David.
Hello, I'm glad to be here. I don't know how I'm alive right now, but it's really awesome.
Well, Alfred, why don't you tell us a little bit about that? A little.
Oh my God! It's not out.